is Jurch here, and we are going live again for SolForge Fusion. This is a very exciting time because the digital client for SolForge Fusion is going live this week. As you can tell, actually, let's get Twitch up here so I can make sure that I'm seeing all the chat. And as you can tell, my interface here is looking a little bit different. That's because we've got a lot of streamlined things and some very exciting things that we can do now. If you take a look up here, we've got Player XP, and I've been playing for a little while, so mine's over 1 million. But we've got this notification here. We have 5 notifications, in fact. That's because if I click on this, the more XP that you gain as you're kind of going through, you will have access. You'll be winning these rewards. So we've got a Utera half deck that you can claim at 2,500 experience points. A Tempest at 10,000. Oh, hey, welcome, MoorethanMoost. I was just letting the people know about this awesome XP track.
Jurch, you are muted in this room.
Excellent live TV. Now I'm not muted, right?
Correct. Hello.
Okay. Greetings, MoorethanMoost.
Greetings, Jurch.
So I was just showing off some of the rewards you can get on this XP track. I claimed my Utera half deck, and I had a Mantis in it. I don't remember what my Tempest looked like, though. I'll have to go back and check. But because I'm at over 1 million XP for this, I was able to kind of level up and get all of these rewards. So I haven't claimed them all yet. I'm going to claim this. Oh, I wonder if I can.
Well, I've already got my prismatic trail equipped.
Okay. So are you, if you click on claim for the prismatic trail, would that instantly claim all the previous rewards?
I don't know. I did it one at a time.
Okay. Because I would want to do that, but I don't want to like reveal them all now. I'd want to save them and splice them out throughout the rest of the day. So right now, I'm not going to click on that one. I'm going to check with the engineers to make sure that then I can kind of piece this out, because I'm streaming every day this week. So I want to give everybody a little something to look forward to.
Oh, that's cool.
Let's check that collection. And as we're doing that, faction decks and check. MoorethanMoost, how have you been?
I have been good. I excitedly cracked open a few decks today on the digital client because I don't have the patience that you do. And I had one that had a bunch of minion and replacement stuff. And you know I love minions and replacements. So I made a fuse with that.
Ooh.
And I myself was thinking about streaming this week but instead of playing the game, I was going to stream my modeling when I'm building Ironbeard's hammer.
Oh, nice. That's going to be fun. And what are you building Ironbeard's hammer for? Ask.
Yeah, there is a wonderful, well, I would call it a tradition now that it's happening a second time in SolForge Fusion called Fuse Fest. And I was with you at Fuse Fest number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Is there an echo in this, or am I watching your stream? Hold.
I think you're watching my stream.
Okay, hopefully that's better. Fuse Fest is like the pre-release event. We had one for the last winter, and now we're having one for
now we're having one for the last winter.
Now we're having last winter White Fang Pass, yeah.
Yes.
And the first one, because I went to Gen Con 2022 for the very first SolForge Fusion in-person events, and I won the storyline with a Korok deck. Going into Fuse Fest, I thought, what if I like cosplay? This is the perfect opportunity. So from playing as him, I thought I would then in the next event play as him. And
Ah.
this time it's going to be Ironbeard.
That's awesome. We're looking forward to that. Yeah, I'm sure through the course of this week we're going to talk plenty about Fuse Fest 2, which is happening in my neck of the woods. So it's St. Paul, Minnesota, the Intercontinental Riverfront Hotel. If you're interested, anybody who's watching, tickets are still available. So you're going to be able to sign up. You get at least 2 boosters from the last winter from set 3 for a sealed event, for a storyline event. You've got opportunities to be playing in Constructed, and we've got a bunch of really sweet prizes. I was just able to pick up all of the storyline event cards and kind of game changer things that are going to be happening. So I won't be able to show them off yet because they're very spoilery. But I think maybe towards the end of the week, I might show off 1 or 2 of the little goodies that players are going to have to interact with on that storyline event. And very excited you're going to be able to make it too.
Yeah, I'm super excited, and I am lucky that we do have some events to tide me over until Fuse Fest on Saturday. There's the is it like a start? Is it a sealed event?
It is. Yeah, that's one of the events that I'm going to be relentlessly plugging this entire week. There is a release weekend sealed digital client event. So what that's going to be is everybody who registers for that event, and we've got 30 some people already. When you check in on that Saturday morning, I'm going to give you 4 digital half-deck codes, and you'll redeem them in the app. Then between those 4 digital half-decks that you just got, there's going to be a timer on them, and you'll get to use them for this tournament. All you have to do is go 3-2 or better, and you get to keep those decks. So if you think, oh, I need to go undefeated or 4-1 or make top 8, nope. You just need to go above 500, and then you will be able to keep those decks. And everybody who goes worse than that, then maybe those weren't decks you wanted to keep anyways, or by the end of the timer, then those decks just kind of get snapped back up into the forge itself to be fueling the impending warmth of Solus.
Well, Josh, that seems like a pretty cool idea. Might we see more of these things in the future as we get deeper into the digital release?
Wait, are you interviewing me?
Hey, you gave me a platform and I'm just trying to use it, Jurch. All right? The people want answers.
We have been using this closed beta time and now this time for the release to really test out the extent of what we can do in SolForge Fusion, especially with the digital client. If this goes well, I would love to be having more of these events frequently. As we get our feet under us with this release, we'll be able to start to do other types of events as well. Some ones that won't necessarily be such a sit down and head-to-head Swiss, but more of kind of a play at your leisure type of thing. So there's a lot of different directions this can go, and we want to go all of those directions. So if this works, and we're pretty sure it will open up a lot of doors for this and other types of events.
Speaking of other types of events, a big part of Fuse Fest is there's going to be a storyline tournament.
Yeah.
And those, like you talked about, the game altering cards, these events have different rules that bring about kind of a different, unique way to live through the experiences in Solus. And right now, the app doesn't have capabilities to handle the kind of shenaniganries that come with those type of events. But we do on Sunday, the 21st, have a TTS event for the Tempest Forge Guardian lore events.
That's right. We still, as the digital client is in its infancy, there are some things that it is not mature enough yet to handle right off the bat. So I believe you're the expert on this Forge Guardian lore event, this Tempest one that's happening on Sunday. So you should be telling the people more about that one.
Yeah, so Korok and if I had another hour in the day, I would be dressed as Korok right now. Um, but Korok, it has a rallying call. You can check out the video for that on my YouTube channel. He's calling to all Tempest Forgeborn. So you will be taking on your own, or not Tempest Forgeborn, but Tempest clan leaders. You're going to be taking on as your own character in this story. So you're going to grab your favorite Tempest fuse, and instead of you'll have Korok or Sundra as your Forgeborn. Instead of those being the characters, you'll have the same abilities, but it will be your own like avatar through Tempest for this event, and you're going to be helping Korok deal with a new threat that's come from beneath the ice as the great melting is happening around Solus. All the ancient things sealed away by ice are coming back to the surface, and there's a new threat. So come on, take your favorite Tempest fuse, come up with a name for your Tempest clan leader. Something, I want to do a video going through different card names, but you've got your Fire Fists, your Urantes, you can check out the different nomenclatures of Tempest units. But then you'll be playing through, venturing north, going across this frozen tundra, ultimately coming up to an ancient, aggressive pack of Yetis. All sorts of twists and turmoil along the way.
The Yetis have definitely been a very mysterious group so far in the lore of SolForge Fusion, but it sounds like that they're going to have their day in the sun, if you will.
Yes, it'll be clear skies in the tundras of Stolas as Tempest clashes with the glacial predators.
Yeah. Ugh. And speaking of like the geography of Solus, when I'm running through the campaign, I like looking at the map in the background. There's some interesting kind of little Easter eggs and nuggets that players might notice from either art from cards or certain things that might pop up in the future. So I think people should start to pay a little bit more attention to what the campaign map looks like. And if you are new to watching this or new to SolForge Fusion, you will get a healthy rundown of all the things we're talking about as this week goes along and as your experience in SolForge Fusion begins. But I think a lot of what the people are going to want to watch at this point more than most is people actually playing SolForge Fusion. So as we were talking, I fused the two half decks that I opened up from my XP ladder, and I just called it XP Grind 1. So that's the deck that I'm going to be playing you against. Do you think that you'd want to fix up two of your half decks that you got from your all the experience points you
Yes.
have? See what you can come up with those, and then we'll kind of go head to head.
Fantastic. Yeah, I've got a fuse. I'm going to pair my Utera and my Tempest halves.
So it'll be a mirror match.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. And as you're kind of thinking about or kind of working through that, I can show the people what I'm working with here. And I guess if you're watching my stream, you get to see all the little goodies that I've got. I've got Leyline Vermin, Glowhive Siren, Shardplate Delver potentially. I've got the Druid. It's soothing, so not going to gain a whole lot of life, but a little bit. Utera Charger. And then the Tempest half is super aggro with the Flame Break Invoker giving everything aggressive. Rhymehorn Charger aggressive. If I can get two spells out, that Steadfast Adept is free. And then my spells could be pretty interesting too. So we're gonna see how this pairing goes. It's probably not two decks that I would typically put together, but seeing as this is just the first two that I opened up from this digital client, we're gonna see how they turn out. And I'm gonna see if I can fix my window a little bit. You let me know when you're ready, and then shoot me that friend battle. And for those of you who are kind of new to the scene for SolForge Fusion, is in order to suggest a friend battle, you have to be friends on Steam. So you just kind of find your Steam friend code, and then you share it with that person on Discord, text message, whatever. I have a few and a whole bunch who are online right now. We've got even more that are on Steam doing other stuff, and then so many more that are offline. But more than most, you're not even
Uh,
on.
yeah. Wait. What is your name on Steam?
It's Cold Stare. KH.
Jurch, we've definitely played before. I don't see you here.
Oh, we're not friends on Steam?
What?
Oh my
How have we not
goodness.
played?
Oh, more than most. Okay.
Goodness. Okay. All right. All right. I'll send you the thing.
Well, here, it might be easier.
Or if you send me, or if I use your code.
Yes. Oh, well.
Oh, could
We're
you
not
have it in
seeing
your
that.
name? Convenient name. Thank you.
Oh, so yeah, you just pulled it from there.
All right. Send invite.
Add friends. I can't believe we weren't friends yet. Now, when I refresh my friends list,
Okay. Here we go.
more than most shows up. And then I will just hit that accept.
Okay, cool. Change this. I to my XP grind. There we go.
Now I'm going to be very open with at least this first match, talking about what my thinking is, what my play is. This is the first time I've really seen these decks, so it's going to be a bumpy road, but that's part of the experience, and hopefully it'll give people a little insight when it comes to what the sealed event's going to be like. You know, just kind of the thinking of a couple of people who have been playing this game for a while. And oh, because people ask this all the time, they will be set one decks for this event.
And so far, I don't know if you would know this, but
Okay.
as I opened my decks today, I noticed they were all set one.
I don't know the if all of the XP ladder decks are going to be set one. I don't know that, but I do know that both of mine were set one also. Going to just go a little 2-for-1 on that.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
Let's
So
buff up my attack. We'll make this a trade.
we could make it a trade, or I could make it a not trade.
You can't have two forms of removal in your hand.
I think I do. It felt like a bit of a waste to use a disintegrate on something that started with what? How much health did
I should have gone with the stone skin.
Yeah. All right. Now, I don't know exactly what this deck really wants to lean into, but with the options that I have here, I'm going to try to play my big butts and see if I can push that goalpost back a little bit by gaining a little life. My deck clearly is not a life gain deck, but I think if I can a little bit... Oh, Summoning Council. That's a good one.
We're just going to... You got two things to block. We'll block two things.
Yeah. Or... let's go like this. And take away some of the blocking things and make those Utera Charger. Let them soak in those toxic spores and have them... Oh.
Yeah, well, I got good math anyways. Not idea, yeah, not the best. Still, his Charger, he's hurting.
Yep, getting good value out of that. Okay, well, this hand, I think this is going to be the epitome of what the Tempest half wants to do, so don't ruin it.
Okay, let me look at your Tempest half, see what it wants to do. Okay, yes. I see we've got some spells, we've got an Adept, we got some aggressive.
Oh, for those who don't know more than most, how does somebody see what their opponent's deck list is?
So you can press, if you... I can't go to the settings right now. There's a setting if you like go out of the matchmaking menu up to the main menu and there's like settings, and you go in there and you can click show opponent deck list, and then if both you and your opponent have that setting checked, you can press Shift D to pull up the opponent deck list, and otherwise just regular pressing of D will bring up your deck list.
So I pressed that on yours. Don't forget to take your turn, by the way. And you have a
Yes,
Pyromantic
yes.
Ranger. Oh, you got a Betrayer, Scorchmane Dragon. Oh, you are going to destroy my side of the board. Okay.
Uh,
Oh, and you got a lot
Jurch,
of warriors too.
this is tough. This is tough. I guess this is what we'll do. I was
Your
going to look
deck's
at
like
your removal, and
spicy.
then I forgot to look at what options you had as removal. You have a lot of removal.
I do. I am not going to use it though. I'm going to set up some dominoes to be knocked down at a later date.
Do you
We'll
mean
just kind of
next
see.
action phase you're going to play a card that gives your other level 1 cards aggressive?
Yeah,
Oh, so maybe I should put like an 8/8 in front of this 5/8?
probably. Hmm. Well, that stinks. Because I was gonna
Hey,
do
I'm
my
still
Flame Break
taking
Invoker.
5.
Ugh. Nope.
Your Flame
Yeah.
Break Invoker can trade over my Wisp.
No, I'm gonna pivot because I'm gonna try to keep this around a little bit.
Okay, that's not good math for me, though.
Well, I won't have breakthrough anymore on that. Let's see what your Forgeborn ability is. Come on. Stimbolt, okay. Typical Sunder. And I get to give up to 2 of my creatures 4 armor this turn. So many options. So let's go like this. And I got my level 2 Feral Instinct right away. So let's go there and see if I can put a little heat on you.
Mm, a little too hot, okay? Just a little too hot.
Gliders like to be hot.
How do I stop this? I don't think I have an answer to stop this.
Well, if you've got a couple of spell, oh no, Stimbolt's playing a spell for free. Okay. Boy. I think let's put you in a bad spot. I'm going to use my Forgeborn ability pretty early, but I've got a couple of glass cannons that I'd like to keep around for a while. So let's
11 effective health is a lot to deal with, Jurch. It's just a lot. So
it is.
let me see, how do I want to deal with this? That puts us to 6. And that doesn't really do anything for me.
You can walk through naming your cards. There's nothing I can do.
6 is not 9. Voltaire, I have a 5. 5, I can't. If I play the Thunder Stomper, I can hurt something. I can hurt the Relentless Wanderer to use Everflame Aura for free. Or I
Still
can
got
use
the
my
name.
Forgeborn to play Everflame Aura for free, and then play the Volcanic Warhound. That only has a 5 damage. It itself would go to 9 attack, but I wouldn't be able to play the Everflame on the Volcanic because I have to play the spell first, so I can't get enough to get this to block this breakthrough. All right, so I guess we're gonna have to do this. Oh wait, can I hit 11? 4 plus 2 plus 3 plus 2 is 11.
And while you're doing this math, Furry Combat Wombat commented for me that there's an XP track now. Yeah, think about all of those missions that you did in the digital, the campaign mode. Those are worth
Oh, I
experience
can't
points.
use this. All right,
And
Jurch, I lied.
that's okay. I don't mind. I don't mind you going all the way back and trying to scramble against all the huge dinosaurs I got going on here.
Oh, wait. I still can't do that.
You're almost out of time.
I have to do this. And I don't like this. Oh, I could have done it, and I am out of time. I can't do it now. I figured it out, but
You had to
I
ready the
can't.
Relentless Wanderers again, right?
I had to use my Forgeborn to anyway. I could have made the play that I was trying to make without undoing if I had realized I needed to use my Forgeborn anyway. But yikes. Yeah. And not having my Forgeborn in this round is not good. Ooh. Uh, well, we'll do some blocking. And yeah, we'll do some blocking.
Oh, well. I don't like that. I don't like that.
Jurch, I have one card I'm really scared of you having.
Yeah, I bet. Let's see if I can.
That wasn't quite the card, but oh no, that makes me extra scared.
I just want to make sure that you're not going to be able to
What
break
if
through on me. And I got a couple options that I could be drawing at some point to get rid of that Oak Father.
um ooh, you know what, Church? I'm just feeling very scared all
Okay.
around. I don't like that I used up my Forgeborn last turn. Okay, that was the card.
One and door number two.
Okay. I have some health left.
Health is a resource. Health is a resource. Okay, so let's see. Well, but this is really inefficient. I don't like it. Okay. But I think I have to go with it. So I'm going to start out and play Disintegrate to do nothing.
Guys, what is happening to me, Jurch? I'm scared. Okay, so you want to play two spells because I think the only thing you have going for that. Oh, you have also the Fit of Rage, so you're going to give things breakthrough. Yeah. I don't like that. You know what? Let's instead do it this way. We're gonna block here, and we'll put an Oak Father there.
Go that. Okay. So how do I math this? Because I do have Fit of Rage.
Yep. I will put it on the one that has a lot of attack.
Yeah. And then I think I'll go on that one. And I also drew the Steadfast Adept that if I play two spells, I get to play a creature for free. So I, get to block a little bit.
Now, unfortunately for me, 6 plus 7 is only 13. It's not more than 18. But I can at least block this. Kill that and buff this. And accept my defeat. Dinosaurs were too strong.
it, for Cardboard Nude, it wasn't dinosaurs. This was just one. It wasn't a dinosaur heavy deck, but it was one that did a lot of damage. Furry Combat Wombat. Oh man, loving the new UI elements. Yeah, there was a couple of things they were working on right at the last minute to make this game just look beautiful and have little features to it. And as we play along through this week, I'll kind of show some more of them off. Actually, if you slow down the animation speed, you'll be able to see the upgraded version of your card going into your discard pile. You'll be able to check that out.
Cool.
All right,
Jurch.
You want to try it again? Should we try different decks? What do you feel?
I'm down to just explore different decks. You want to see how that deck that you traded me is feeling?
Sure. Which one was that? That was
the Thunder Crash.
Right.
With the Elementalist Ritual.
Right. Okay. So what's going to be a good matchup for that? Yes, I know MoorethanMoost invited me.
Now you can click accept, and then you can filter while you're looking at the deck. In this thing in the new update, you can now easily search through your decks. Oh, I accidentally left. I hit back instead of select for my deck, and I left the.
Gotcha.
Challenge.
Okay. Opponent is choosing deck. Well, but I have to choose my deck.
Yeah, I just asked you. Well, I have selected my deck now. I accidentally left it.
It's not letting me choose my deck or change that. So
then let's leave and we'll redo it.
Okay. Yep, come on. So let's see if I choose it here. Odd. All right, it didn't let me change my deck.
Okay, so here I'll let you change I'll let you invite me.
Okay.
Although it did pair me. Oh,
yes,
okay.
Probably with me. Yep.
Yes. All right. So here I will forfeit.
No. Oh, okay.
Oh, you said you didn't have your deck, right?
I didn't. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll let you change your deck, and then.
Well, I'm going to go back to an oldie but goodie. I'm going to go to the deck that I played at Gen Con in 2022. And that is, let's see, where is the flood? There we go. And the deck definitely does not hold up to the meta these days, but it is still really, really fun to play. So I always have fun playing this deck, and we'll see if it can hold up against the really strong, because I heard things about this deck from people who participated in the event. They really enjoyed going against it, but it showed off some of the strength of what set 2 Battle for White Fang Pass can have.
Yeah, it is definitely I like playing strange decks.
You definitely
People might know this. Oh, a 4/4.
So I called this one Flood, and that was because the Forgeborn abilities at level 2, cycle 2, it's Dark Summoning playing a Zombie Brute. At cycle 3, it's Army of the Damned playing 2 Zombie Brutes. And cycle 4, it's Raising Dead playing a Mindless Zombie and giving my minions +6/+6. The reason why it's flooding is because this was one of the, and I don't know if it's original, but this was when Fizzlesticks and I were playtesting that I found the value in Mantis and Forge Seal. So this was my first Mantis Forge Seal deck with all of those zombie brutes, and Necrium that really leans into trying to get those zombies out on the field. So hopefully I can get that engine rolling and playing a whole bunch of zombies. We'll see.
Jurch, I will recommend that
Yes.
you change to wait. So if I deal 5 plus that, your settings to not auto resolve because your refreshing Ravager did not get its buff because it
Oh,
did the Ravager before refreshing.
I didn't think that I was on. Uh,
Or it was just clicked out of order. I don't know if it
Auto,
was. I just noticed that
yeah,
it was not buffed.
I don't have auto resolve triggers on. I will be mindful for the level 2, and if it doesn't work that way for the level 2, then I'll submit a bug report.
It may have just been user error. That's possible.
Hey, we'll check the game film after the fact, and we'll see that it definitely was user error. Furry Combat Wombat, yikes, just learned the hard way that replacing a creature doesn't count as it being destroyed. Yes, that is true. It doesn't technically count as the creature being destroyed. There are a lot of times when you would want to destroy a creature and you just aren't able to because of that. So yes, just be careful about that. And you with your Cold Heart Brute, all right. Well, you
Hey,
with your
it's a
Cold
buff
Heart,
trigger. Okay, we like those.
I am deciding that I'm just going to be soothing and I'm going to, kind of improve the atmosphere of this environment right now. And then with that, we're going to get our first zombie out of the field. Let's put it a little away from the action.
Okay. Well, that may be a smart decision because I was going to be able to buff that my zombie by 2 attack.
Gross.
Although that mantis is doing a good job blocking.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I really want that to continue to do a good job blocking. I think I'm going to go like this and go Infernal Ritual and then bring all of my friends to the dance floor and make some favorable trades, take a little bit of damage. Doing okay.
Okay. I have to remember. Ooh, we're going to see more brutes. I have to remember that this is not PvE. My cards are not the upgraded versions of cards. And I'm going to really try to remember that.
I have found that so frequently too that when you don't have the enhanced version of the cards, they're not nearly as special. So back when I was first playing this deck, there was a lot of extra value in being able to have level 2 creatures out on the board in the first deck cycle, especially 6/6, which is slightly ahead of curve. So I liked the idea of getting out ahead of my opponent. My opponent, in most cases, Fizzlesticks, was not a huge fan of me being able to do that. So for a while, he was on the business end of a lot of the success that this deck would have going for it. But like I said, it didn't age well. So we'll see how long it can live against yours.
Well, I'll say my deck, especially what this can do, because these Thunder Crash fields are a real tempo loss when you're playing them. Just a 1/4 at level 1, and especially a 1/4 at level 2 is very weak on the board if you can't combo into that. So I will often find myself worried about decks that can put out a lot of tempo early on. Where this comes back, though, is playing that level 3, getting an entire board full of spell swarms, and then playing like Burnout or Elementalist Ritual, and then dealing way too much damage to the opponent's face.
Yes.
Hmm. How do I handle this situation? Is that what I want to do? Maybe. Okay.
All right. Let's test this out to see if it's going to trigger in order and that it
Okay. There
was
we go.
most likely a user error. Okay. I take some comfort in that, I guess.
Uh, what does that mean that I do here? Because if I do this, then I'm not scared of this. So I want to. Oh, but I need to do this first. Then is it really worth it to do this? Hmm. Maybe I should have just played the 4-4 here, thought about that. We're just gonna we're gonna push that to a
Oh
1.
no, it's so tiny. Oh,
And
-8,
I
-8
guess
is devastating.
oof, I should have played that 4-4 differently. All right.
Well, as Necrium says, no body is useless.
Ooh,
So let's
that
destroy
is
that.
scary.
And I get a couple of brutes, and they each get +2 attack. So this is leaning right into combat. I think I like how that's going to end up for me.
That seems pretty good for you, Jurch. Seems pretty good.
All right. Oh. Well, let's see. I can do that. I'm just going to get you out of the way right away and not be taking any damage, and anything I can do here, I've got 4 lanes full. I want to see what you're going to come
What
up
did you
with.
say about not taking any damage?
Son of a bee sting. Ooh, Carl Testa chiming in. Elementalist Ritual is one of my favorite cards. It's super strong when you have Summon the Swarm at level 2. Elementalist Ritual is strong in so many different types of decks. And here was a Stem Bolt, so I'm going to take a little bit of direct damage. No, I'm going to take a lot of direct damage.
Now, this is where I have to remember I don't have the upgraded card because I have an upgraded Lightning Tamer,
Okay.
which its text says it has the same thing when you play a spell. Instead of give this +2 attack, it's give this and your minions +2 attack.
Oh, gross. Okay, well, I couldn't do what I originally wanted to do because that would have had to be 3 cards. Hmm. Let's see. Okay, so I am going to do a suboptimal play and Forge Seal, but only get 1 zombie brute out of it because everybody's a zombie brute. Furry Combat Wombat, any insight into when we might get a bubble and or text chat in the client? I have no idea. There have been, oh, look at all this carnage. There have been many times that I've wanted to say a nice play to my opponent or something like that. I don't know when that is on the when that's something that they're thinking of implementing. I don't know what kind of programming issues go into play for that. More than most, do you have any idea?
Sure, I'm gonna. I want to play a card that I cannot afford to play right now.
Is it a Thunder Crash Field?
It is a Thunder Crash Field. I cannot afford to play a Thunder Crash Field right
What
now.
could possibly go wrong?
Let's just get rid of that guy. Although you have... Oh, wait, that was your other deck, was it? No, you do have both Hydras. You haven't upgraded any Hydras, have you?
No.
Good.
No, I have not. But I think I'm going to do that for right now and win that trade. Glowhive Siren getting me a little extra value.
Hmm. I could just play Thunder Crash Field where it is, so I across from your zombie, even though there's already one there, just get the level 3 in there. But now I'm gonna do this instead. We're just gonna take that zombie out, do a little bit of healing.
Aha. Well, if you weren't so tricksy, I could have played a Sigmund Fraud and then activated it, and I think that would have ended the match. No, but it would have put you in a deep hole. So let's see.
Yeah, I was thinking about possibly sending the 3 damage at the Siren and just blocking with blocking the zombie, but
Sure.
I didn't want any removal to mean I'm getting hit for a big old chunk.
Yeah. All right. What is your deal? 4 damage to each enemy creature. Yep. Okay. And I get to play up to 2 brutes. Well, I think I see where this is going to go. So we are going to make the most of this. We are going to use our Forgeborn ability to play a couple of zombie brutes. And then for our card, our actual play, we're going to go Forge Seal to gain a little bit of life to pump up that Glowhive Siren before it inevitably gets taken out. And then play another zombie before that will get taken out. And a lot of health and put you in a bad spot, hopefully.
That does put me in a bad spot. You know, that there's just like a lot that's on the board. I'll play a Horrific Reaper. Give that -2.
Gross. Furry Combat Wombat, has Sigmund Freud commented on his cameo in the game? We don't know what you're talking about. We have no idea. All of the cards in this game are perfectly legal and in no way, shape, or form represent any real or imaginary persons. I think.
Well, I did have Dr. Fraud on stream once. Whoa. You're going to put something that has more than 4 out?
Call me crazy.
That's a little rude. Okay. So I can do it one of 2 ways. I'll do it this way. I'm going to Frost Blast.
Yep. Bye, everybody.
And then I'm going to play a Old Heart Brute here.
Oh, good play.
And get some more zombies. Oh, we'll throw some pings in there.
And I've afforded myself enough buffer in the health category that I can take that nice counterpunch. Like that it's very troublesome. I'm not a fan.
Let's put a Spell Swarm there. I'm actually not going to put a Spell Swarm there. I think I like a 10-6. And then let's just fill these with Spell Swarms. I probably should have made a spell swarm.
Let's see. I think, because this puts me in a rough position. Let's do the Oak Father first, and then the Wisp. Because all I got to do now is try to cover up enough lanes. Oh, gross.
Yeah, I should have definitely made another spell swarm. I want these triggers.
You're getting plenty of triggers. Ugh.
The cool thing is, I make you. You really want to block that 3/3 where it was, because that card is scary to keep on the board with all these Thunder Crash fields.
Yep. Yep. But now it puts me in the position of I was going to play an Infernal Ritual at level 3.
Mmm.
So I still have to do that, but I wanted to get rid of the Wisp. 1, 2, 3. So I don't like, but I can handle taking that 12. Actually, it's going to be more than 12.
Yeah, it's going to be another 2 triggers as well. So
Yeah.
16.
Yeah, it's I knew that when you were able to start to get your engine rolling, that it was going to put me in a really, really tough spot. Huh. I think I have to go like that because 6 wouldn't have taken out the other
Yeah,
spell
I
swarm.
mean, that does make sense. Um, I will play. I'll just play this. We'll get a. We'll throw another level 3 into the discard for next cycle.
Yes. The vaunted 5 Thunder Crash Field play.
Oh, you are going quite wide.
Yeah, that's this deck just wants to flood you with zombies. That's all it wants to do is just zombies on zombies on zombies.
Well, I don't want to get hit for 10, so I'm going to block over here.
Uh-huh.
And then I don't want to get hit for 10, so I'm going to block over here. And then
I don't want to get
also,
hit for
let's do
10.
some pinks.
No, I don't want to get hit for 10.
It's okay. You're getting hit for 12.
Yeah, I don't want that.
Jurch, don't worry about a thing.
That's not how this works.
No, but it's in song form, right? Don't
Yeah.
worry about a thing. So I need 4 triggers to stop you, right?
Yes.
Um,
But you get the card you need, then you end up getting 1 trigger, but you get to put out like 4 spell swarms. Hmm.
um, hold on a second. I'm thinking.
Okay. You're allowed.
Okay.
Well, let's give myself a little bit of health
Oh, that does change things.
to try to put me just out of range. 2, 4. Because if it was Thunder Crash Field,
It is not Thunder Crash Field. I will let you know that.
okay.
It is. I'm going to hit this so I can play
Level
a
1 spell for
spell.
free.
And I can't play it into that lane. I do want to play, so I'll play it into this lane. I'm going to deal 3 here,
Uh-huh.
and then I get that. And then let's also do Gale Surge. And then we're going to move my 23 attack into the unblocked lane.
Yes.
And you'll note that you healed 5 and you are set to 5. Like I was going to have perfectly calculated lethal if you didn't heal.
Well, I still need to take care of these 3 lanes. And I could only take care of 2. But come on. My Forgeborn ability allows me to clog that last lane.
Okay. Things
So
are
I'm
getting
still
spicy
alive.
here, Jurch.
Yes, but I don't know if I have a win condition. I don't know if I have a win condition here. We'll just have to see. Yeah, this is very interesting because if you got, oh, yep, there
Good
we
game.
go. Oh, good game. Yeah, that one's fun. That can cause a lot of problems. Okay, let's see.
You got any type of anyone in the chat want to see any type of decks being played?
Oh yeah. Yeah, somebody from the chat, let us know what faction do you want to see us feature next? We'll each have to play a deck with that faction. I'm hoping Furry Combat Wombat can come through because they've been super active in the chat. Carl Testa said Aloyan, and then Furry Combat Wombat said Utera. So now we have to find an Aloyan Utera deck that we can play. I wonder if I have any. So that's either. But what Aloyan Utera do I have? Oh, I do. Okay. I do have 2 options. And one I don't know if it's going to work because well, I'll just go with the other one. So I've got
Okay,
my Alolan
I
Utera.
know this one's gonna work.
Oh, you already challenged me. You're so much faster than I am. Okay. This was when I was trying to experiment and it wasn't well, you'll see what the deck looks like, but uh I was trying a theory and I don't know if it was working. So I haven't played this deck in a long time. Oh, here we go.
What are you talking about? What do you mean?
Gizmos, give your creatures 3/3. Mega Gizmo, upgrade a card in your hand twice. Okay. Hmm.
All I did was put 7/7 worth of stats into 4 different lanes.
Yeah, you did. Yes, you did. What is my repurpose? That one's no good. Well,
Ooh, okay, Dark Forge Drain.
yes. Yes, but right
Take it we
now,
got a Mantis in this green half. Ooh, Mantis Forge Seal. Okay.
yeah, again, you can see where the theory was, but the practice was probably not very well executed. Furry Combat Wombat. When I think Aloyan and Utera, I think a big upgrade, everything as fast as possible deck. Yes, that's what I would hope for too. Hmm.
I
That's
am
not.
so excited for Utera upgrade creatures stuff in set 3. I love playing cards and cards that there's the card that lets you play 2 cards. This like lets your opponent play 2 cards and then you play 2 cards and it's cool.
It's gonna be wild. All right, so you're able to get 5 creatures on the board right away. I'm not a fan of that.
Technically, I put out 6 creatures last turn.
Yes, technically. Technically, indeed. Okay, let's put a big body in front there. Hmm.
And that's kind of crazy. It's like it has 3 more health than that creature can deal damage.
Yes. Crazy, isn't it? I wonder if I should. That's not going to be good. That's going to hurt.
Oh, okay. That kind of does. That kind of does do stuff.
I think I'm going to lean
Okay.
into what I remember this deck wanted to do, and it all centers around this War Tusk staying alive as long as possible.
So, and then next, this is no, we still have one more turn of the cycle. Okay. So you're saying you want this guy to live a bunch. I'm saying I can hit him for 2 in combat, hit him for 3 with a replacement, and then next turn hit him for 3 again, which would not be enough. I would need a double replace, which this deck can do, although I already hit my 2 mysticals. So maybe I can't do that. Doesn't matter. We're doing it.
Oh.
Oh, wait. Actually, we can. If we do it this way, and then it puts it at 2, and then next turn, my first action can replace a wisp.
Gotcha.
Um, I, do I do this first? What are the odds you... Deck, you get that, you get that. That can do that. That can get buffed. All right. And he's going to die, but I just want to get that upgraded.
Yeah, people are really seeing everything that my Aloyan has to offer. Ugh.
Nothing that your Utera has to offer?
Well, I don't do well with Aloyan. I'm just not very. I've found a few Aloyan decks that I like, but it's mostly them having to just be a support. I wish I was better at Aloyan. I do. Oh boo! I didn't get to play Digitize now for the
You
Digiguys.
can still play Digitize. Wait, did it
No,
get text changed? Can it only target yours?
Give one of your creatures, yeah.
Okay. Now though, see that the digital changes, it's affecting the digitized dust up.
That's okay. I think that's okay. Ugh. Yeah, this one's not gonna go nearly as back and forth or long as the other one. Hmm. Oh, interesting. But that's a three-card combo. Oh, you fool.
If one of the cards can be used twice, repurpose works.
Actually, I don't.
Jurch, you're gonna put a 3 or less health creature on board right now?
Yeah, if I had other options, my friend, I totally would. I have one other option, but it's not a good option. But that's all I got. That's the only other creature I have in my hand right now. This was all about spells.
Oh,
It's all about spells and Darkforge Drain.
well, I guess I'll just put out another chonky unit. Okay, we're getting some healing.
Oh, this isn't what this deck wants to do.
Well, what if you're just by playing the Chrogias level 2 more, it's like a ritual to increase the chances that you draw Chrogias next cycle.
I hope that that's how karma works. Because that's not how math works.
Jurch, I have a degree in math. Are you going to say I'm wrong here?
No, I'm saying that you should know how math works.
Math is about what assumptions that you make. All right. If I define my own, I guess this is free.
Yeah, you definitely seal up that level 2 Chrogias.
Yeah.
And Furry Combat Wombat. Playing Aloyan is like playing chess while your opponent on Tempest is trying to melt your pieces with a blowtorch. Yeah, I would like that. Very much so. I would like to melt my pieces with a blowtorch.
Oh, I see. I've got board space issues. So
Oh
I'm going to have
no.
to just keep playing things in the same lane. Maybe
Oh
just,
no.
smack you in the face a little bit. Um, and then I might as well just buff everybody else while we're at it.
Hmm.
I have to give Scuba Toad a shout out. We were playing, he had a double rallying deck that he paired with double mystical. And I said, hey, that
Ooh.
sounds cool. And I found a double rallying, double mystical decks that in my collection, threw them together. Pretty strong.
Yes. Your other warriors get +4. Hmm. I don't want to do that. I think I need to. No, but you're going to replace. Ha! Hmm. Man, it's
Well,
thinking
I'm
about
definitely
math
not
got me.
going to discard to upgrade.
Okay. There we go. That's something that's going to live.
Well, not if I hit it for 3.
It's going to live now. Hmm.
Do I want to replace that? No, yeah, I do want to replace this. Okay. I just wanted to go through Apocalypse triggers again because
Yes. I'm glad you're having so much fun with this.
Apocalypse is a fun card.
You are giving me an opportunity to stick around, though, which is all I need. Now I just need that hard removal. Hmm. Let's see, I go first. Okay, the comeback trail starts right now. And don't you dare destroy my poor little momentum. This is all the little guys got.
You see, Jurch, here's an issue.
There's no issue.
I well, there's there. I have issue.
With what? You've got an excellent board state. You've got health to
My
spare.
Apocalypse gonna die.
I think you'll be okay. I think you'll be okay.
Here, let's play this.
Hmm. What do I want to give -8 attack to? Let's give it there to keep me around a little bit. Stefan 2581, hey hey. Well, hey yourself. Glad you could join us. Okay. Yeah. That's a nice little chase down there for you. And 3 damage
Hey, I
to
mean,
take out.
you got
Yeah.
a 17 attack creature on board. That's way more than my 11 attack creature.
Hmm.
I guess that works well. Yeah, let's do this.
Can I say that I love that there is an experience track to open decks now? Yes. Experience track is going to be awesome.
And let's do that.
Yes, I agree, Carl Testa. It's a great way to have players engaging with the game more, getting a better start on their collection. Let's see. I've got Dark Forge Drain here, but that needs to be on a creature with breakthrough. Hmm.
Or in this case, you're going to want breakthrough and aggressive.
Yes, probably. 16 though. I'm doing okay on that front. Let's go here. And then we'll see what you're going to muster. Just claiming my decks now. Finally got Utera with 2 robots. 2 robots in Utera? Nice.
You were talking. You said something about breakthrough.
Yes. Not yours. Yeah, because you're only doing 5 here. So I still have 9 health left. And you only have a full board.
That's all.
That is all. Hmm. 10, 14, 15. Let's go there.
This one attack guy isn't really going to do me much good.
No.
Can you block both? Or does that just get big enough?
I think that
Oh
might
my
just get big
goodness.
enough. Because, my friend, I have a mantis. That will then let me double Dark Forge Drain.
Okay, so right now I'm just trying to put as much beef in front of this as possible. So if I... That's 7. That's 8. Plus the 4 there. So I'm blocking 12 of this.
The chat is they're
Uh,
pretty surprised that I was able to get a 70 out.
Chrogias does Chrogias things.
Yeah.
Double Dark Forge Drain does it. I
Ooh!
do, but it
Oh,
does it.
gross. No, nobody wins that one.
Nah,
Oh.
no, you win that one. You win that one, sir. Well earned.
Oh. Yeah, but it wasn't well earned because I needed those 2 cards in my hand at that time when I had the forge. Like that.
What, you survived until the point where the tools to victory presented itself to you and you found it. I don't
Yes,
know what else deserved
technically.
means.
Uh, I guess that's the way that had to go. It was definitely a good match, and you had all the right answers, and that was the one thing that this deck wants to do is just build up Dark Forge Drain for Chrogias.
So what does chat want to see any set 3 stuff?
Do you have set 3 to show?
I from the sealed event a while ago, I have
Oh.
4 set 3 decks.
Yes, those haven't been reabsorbed. Okay. Yeah.
I've checked in with people to my well, actually to mine at least before the patch, it had not been reabsorbed. Let's
All
check.
right. Well, if you still have those available, I have this one that is on a timer. People want to see something. Oh, the weekend chimed in. I want to see something Eli is scheming for set 3. Okay, so I have one half deck. This Aloyan half deck was from set 3. And it was a test. So that's
Okay.
the one that I have available. And I just put it with a Necrium.
Oh, I'm using my here, wait, I'm gonna cancel this thing or accept.
I don't know, because we did it at the same time.
Yeah, I tried to accept and it didn't work. And then I tried to cancel, I couldn't click cancel. Then I hit accept and that didn't do anything. So then I hit cancel. So I'm gonna send you another one.
Yes. And I did the exact same thing you did, but in reverse.
Interesting. Okay.
Yes. And that resulted in a paradox where we weren't ever going to play the match.
Now I know as far as I know, this
Okay.
deck is bugged. But also I expressed that to Stoneblade and I heard I did it again and it looked like they found an issue. I don't know if it's high enough priority yet to have solved this issue. But let's just we'll do a glow hive. Just a 4 health, 8.
Hmm. Hmm. We'll go Red Wasteland there. And I'm not going to destroy one of my creatures. Call me crazy.
I'm going to play Transcendent Biologist.
Ugh. Love that little guy. A spoiler alert. Well, we'll see if it's a spoiler or an alert. But I was writing some intro, like onboarding articles for new players to kind of get a feel for the game a little bit. And one of them was from the perspective of the transcendent biologist.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so we'll see what the final product looks like, but they should be published tomorrow. Eggdozer Set 3 is very not guaranteed to be working right now. And we're okay with that.
Yeah, if all things go right for me, it's gonna crash the game.
What? No, we don't want that.
Well, and we'll see if the bug was fixed.
Great. Okay. Yeah, let's see what you're doing there. Give a creature.
I'm gonna upgrade a card, and then I'm gonna give this -2/-2, and I'll upgrade another card.
Oh, yes. Remember that one. And then because you destroyed the creature in the red wasteland, the red wasteland doesn't trigger.
Uh-huh.
Hmm. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna have to let you play a spell because I'd much rather deal with this.
Oh, well, I wouldn't. Okay. I will just throw that seal of Anvilon underneath my Bride of Frankenbaum. For those who don't know, it gets 2 energy counters on it. I get to remove an energy counter from this when I activate it in order to give the opposing creature -4 attack. Then when there aren't any energy counters on it, it gets destroyed. Oh, I need to get a creature in the red wasteland. Hmm. Let's see. We've got too much going on right now. Hmm. Too much going on. I can't do much about that. But I can. So I go there, and the guard gives the player armor this turn. Furry Combat Wombat. I really hope that those are as complicated as SolForge Fusion cards get. I don't want to turn Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah, the development team is very conscious about overcomplicating, and it's even though it's a lot of words, it's not overly complicated. You're just activating this to then give a creature -4 attack. Okay. That one doesn't matter. That one's not going to do what I need it to. Hmm. Well, I could be blocking and trading out, which I need to at this point in order to stay alive.
Oh, I forgot a bunch of Soulbinds work now. Oh, I have other cool decks I want to try.
And I'm sure you'll get plenty of opportunity to be trying those.
I love this Brigade Carrier. It's
Yeah.
just such a cool concept.
Okay. Well. What's my... Oh, I don't know if my Forgeborn ability on this one's working.
Oh, interesting.
Because it is boost, which is either play a level 1 Gizmo minion or play a level 1 creature in a lane with one of my Exalts for free. So I don't know if that one's working.
Well, yeah, here's a perfectly good place to test it.
Yes. Yes, indeed. But I don't know if I want to put that in one of my egg. Nope, not working. So then you, my friend, have a substantial advantage.
Because, in fact, my Forgeborn definitely does at least work. Let's kill something off here
Uh-huh.
and then put it there. Now, critically, I drew neither my Mantis nor my Forge Seal
Okay.
to get this out early.
Hmm.
And I found a bug that, like, when the Forgeborn transforms, it doesn't recognize properly what cycle you're in. And so it suddenly just gives you access to your cycle 3 ability of the transformed version.
Oh, that's right, because you are playing a Blighted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right.
Uh, sure, let's
Uh,
put out something that you want to kill.
I don't want to kill.
Well, I'll make you want
Rajada-
to kill this.
Rajadahe loves the Brigade Carrier as well. Okay. If you have the Forge, reanimate this. Cannon will. Flip to 1, level 1 or level 2 spell for free. Well, I'm going to go Red Wasteland. Well, let's see if this can work. You may destroy one of your creatures to play a card for free. Well, I'm going to destroy that one. To play, let's go Steel Eye Researcher there. And because I have the Forge, I can reanimate that. Is it Brigard or Brigard? Briguard.
Because of the word brigade, I thought brigard, but I'm
That's
not
what I was
sure.
thinking too. Yeah.
Well, let's upgrade Forge Seal. And then let's kill this guy.
No.
Oh, I'm going to make that guy bigger, but I guess
Cost of doing
that's what's
business.
happening. And then let's upgrade this guy.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically, I was able to transform this in cycle 1, get enough kills with the help of my opponent to then use the cycle 4 Forgeborn in cycle 2 on turn 1.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, sure. Let's make it so this can die.
Okay. Let's see. That doesn't do me a whole lot of good. That one
I
does.
also
There we
love
go.
the art of this. I love the little blue highlights showing off the geometry of the big robot. It's just cool.
Yes. I like it too. 5, 6. Hmm. Now let's go like this and upgrade a card in my hand, then discard it. Give one of your creatures mobility 1 this turn.
Oh no, the Indomitable Fiend will fiend again.
Possibly, but I need a little more out of it. I'm just trying to keep it alive.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll take hitting you for 8.
Yes. Hmm. Let's go there. And let's just replace it with a bolstering reaper. And give that a little bit of armor. For combat wombat, I don't know who this Soltar the Forge Master dude is, but my opponent right now is smoking me with it. Yeah, that's a fun one. I like that one if you're doing like armor synergy. I also played that at the storyline at PAX Unplugged this last year, and that was super fun because you had different lanes that were essentially they were exalted to begin with, and then I just was able to use that I drew and do a lot of damage and really a lot of shenanigans to my opponent.
Thank you kindly, Jurch, for putting a creature in that lane.
The new, yeah,
Although I had to sacrifice a lot on board stuff for this,
yeah.
so
We'll see how
um,
this works out, but it'll be cool to see transforming it. And now the artwork is a work in progress.
so I can destroy one of my, yeah, I can destroy one of my creatures to reanimate the creature and give it a +8/+8. So what if I like played let's say a
It's a blighted
mantis,
gambit. Yep.
and then maybe destroy this. Now, I will show this purely to show stream that this is bugged. You are not supposed to be able to like that card should not be in the banish pile when I have a chance to activate it, but it does go in the banish pile, so I can infinitely loop, killing the mantis, bringing it back. But you're not supposed to be able to do that. So we'll just play this here.
Gross. And that's super large, and I don't like it.
Okay.
Hmm.
Oh, I know what I should have done. I shouldn't have done what I did, Jurch, but I did do what I did.
You did what you did. You may destroy one of your creatures to play a card for free. Well, I think I want to do that. I think I want. Do I? What's my Forgeborn ability? Play Gizmo Minion. Give the next creature you play this turn +4/+4. Oh, that'll be nice. At some point. Let's go like this. And we are going to. Nope, I have to do it differently. I have to go like this. destroy this. There. And then let's get everybody
That's a
guarded
lot
just
of
in
armor,
case you're going to
Jurch.
do just in case you're going to do something crazy. I want to get everybody all bundled up nice and tight.
So I will do something crazy.
Uh-huh.
See, I get to upgrade a card in my discard pile up to 2 times. I may
Yep.
give a creature -8/-8, and then I can play that card. So I'm gonna confirm. I'm going to kill -8/-8. Sure, this guy.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to play a camouflaged mantis. Oh, wait. Undo. I want to. Now I have to do this. Do I do this first? Because I. Okay, I'm going to use my Forge-born ability.
Mm-hmm.
It's not letting me use my Forge-born ability. Interesting.
Well, because
Oh,
you did it in
for
order to
some
get the
reason?
Woolhive Siren.
Because I transformed in cycle 2. I
Yeah.
could have used my Forge-born last time. No,
You
I
transformed
transformed at the
after
end of
combat.
cycle 2, so it still
Yes.
has the glitch, and it thinks that I'm. Oh, it's not bugged anymore. Hey, I fixed the bug. So you have 4 health,
Yes.
and so that means I want to play this, play this, use this to kill this, and then I need the camouflaged mantis. So now this has stealth and it's big. Okay.
I don't have anything that can get in the way of that. Hmm. That wouldn't do anything for me. That doesn't do any good. Let's go none with this. But wait, I should have been able to upgrade.
You should have been able to upgrade at least one.
Yes.
Yeah, one. You just replace that 6 attack creature. It's your weakest one, right? You don't need a 22 health creature.
No, I definitely do.
That is very interesting, though. That I guess the conditionality is also like it's
Nope.
tied to.
No, because now I'm
That's
playing
not.
the Brute instead, and it's not letting me.
Oh, interesting.
That's okay. I will,
Oh,
however, submit a bug
you have
report.
no cards in your discard pile to upgrade, Jurch. That's why.
Oh, well, then I will not submit that bug report.
So
That
for the
just makes
viewers,
things.
I'm technically not supposed to be able to do what I did because I use my fourth cycle Forgeborn in cycle 3 because of a bug where when you transform early, you get to use it, like starts you at cycle 2, and because or whatever, I broke it. But also I could have immortaled echoed to get the level 3 mantis out of my discard pile, and then I could have used it legally that turn. But that's cool it's kind of fixed.
But it looks like I've got time for one more.
Okay. Oh, we've got wolf. Oh, Echo Wolf works now, right?
I don't know. So I am going to choose something that I know will work. And that is going to be. Oh, where'd you go? All right, so I'm doing one that I call Party in the Back, which of course is a nod to a mullet, where the saying of that hairstyle is business in the front, party in the back. This one, I'm trying to do some shenanigans with creatures with Defender and seeing if uh if I can have some fun with that.
Cool, cool.
Now I go first. Okay, well,
This deck is called Wolf Cannon 2.
okay.
Cloud Rift. Transform this. Okay. Interesting.
Oops. Oh no. I think I lost the chat. Nope, I'll have it back. Okay. Well, I am just going to make a huge warrior and make you deal with it.
Sure, I like getting this card upgraded.
Apocalypser plus Echo Wolves equals Wolf Cannon. Yep. Oh, that's only fair.
Ooh. Okay, that's nasty.
We'll see.
That's
We'll see if it's nasty.
that's not what I expected to see.
It's meant to be fun.
Okay. What do I want? This one or do I want that one? This one, yeah, kind of makes both of these threatening.
I will tastefully remove a threat. No launching puppies, please. Weekend said no launching puppies, so you can't launch puppies.
We're gonna wait till cycle 3 or 4. We're gonna dupe dome, and we're gonna see how many puppies get launched. Okay, this deck has a plan.
Oh no. All right, so let's see. I'm going to put something in the way of the dog. And then I'm going to just hit the dog. Damage the creature. This is going to be very tricky.
I don't like that all of a sudden this less than 4 attack creature is not less than 4 attack. Suddenly my redact is not very helpful.
Whatever do you mean?
But I wouldn't know mean anything about that because it's not like I still have a whole turn to play. Yikes.
Dark Heart looking good in that green there. Yep.
I do like how just different parts of the card art gets accentuated based on the oh no, that's going to be enough. 2 plus 4 is 6. Oh, goodness.
Unless you've got another trick up your sleeve.
I mean, I can redact.
Yeah, that'd work.
I mean, I think I have to redact to upgrade this to deal with future things of this shenaniganry.
Hmm.
Oh, I don't like what's about to happen to me. Oh, Jurch, I really don't like what's about to happen to me.
I have no idea what you mean.
Okay. Let's think about this. Let's think this through. Let's think this through. I'm going to play Apocalypser. And then I'm going to play, yeah, do this. And then I'm going to do this. I'll upgrade that. And I'll do that.
Okay. How about I do this? Oh, I need to upgrade. Hmm. Yeah, let's upgrade there. And then I'm going to do Dark Heart Shenanigans. Get to buff up that spell spread a little bit. And then I'll deal that much damage. And you looked like you had so much fun using your Forgeborn ability that I think I'm just going to follow
Yeah.
suit.
Yeah. That wasn't great for me. But it was enough to at least do this.
Nice.
Just in time for you to put the other, now the level 2 can get thrown down there.
I wish I had that one.
Oh, that seems like that's going to be big.
It's going to be big enough. I'm
Oh,
counting and it
darn.
will be big enough. That
Oh,
was
and I
a
enhanced before my dupe dome. This isn't good.
hmm. Furry Combat Wombat. I wonder how good Betrayer duplicate decks are. Imagine a deck with two Pockmancers and a Loyal Terror. Yeah, if you get the right Betrayer and the right kind of deck around it, doubling what the deck wants to do is crazy.
If you're interested in that, you can check out my YouTube channel on with some Stitcher shenaniganry.
Oh, yes.
Whoa. You're just going to give this thing breakthrough? It already took away my biggest creature.
Yeah, it's got to earn a paycheck. And it's going to earn that by sticking around and doing a little bit of damage and then let me play something for free.
I don't have 7 health to block with, so -7 attack is the best I can do.
Hmm. That's really going to then get behind the curve. And that doesn't do any good. So I think I have to. Glowhive Siren? Gross. But I guess. But that doesn't. No, I'd rather. I'd rather make you deal with it.
Um, no, I would. You can put it in the sky conduit lane.
I'd rather make you deal with that. Yes. And then I'll just play. Oh, if I replace, then I get to play a spell for free. No, don't be crazy.
No, you can be crazy. Get rid of that 7/4. Nobody needs a 7/4.
Okay, question from Furry Combat Wombat. So is the undo function an actual part of the rules, or is it an online thing? Because there are ways to bluff certain plays using it. Uh, as long as you haven't passed your turn or done something where there is randomness involved, you can walk it back. I think it's mostly a common courtesy thing and less of a hard and fast rule. But as long as you haven't passed your turn, or like if you've got Lyria, when you play Lyria, she says play a random level 1 creature from your discard pile. You can't undo it if there's been a random element. But if everything is still within the open information, then I don't think there's anything wrong with like walking back what you did. Because in the online, the digital client, you can't undo if there's ever been anything where randomness was involved or where the opponent gets a choice on what they get to do. Is that true in the in-person game as well? So let's see. I want to do that.
Oh, ouch. Okay. I don't think I'm going to see turn 2 of cycle 3.
Ooh. Hmm. Let's see what that's going to bring. Is that true of in-person game as well then? So as long as you haven't ooh. As long as you haven't done anything that can't be undone, you can walk it back. But if you get to a point where you say pass and then the other person starts to do anything, you've lost the chance to do anything. And that's the exact same thing in the digital client as it is in real life. Like Eli can't go back now and, oh, can I do something different? No, that time has passed. It is now my turn. Hmm. I think we're going to go like this. And then we're going to go like this. What? Okay. There we go.
Okay. Moving my Venom Chalice.
Just so then, if you want the value of that.
Yeah, I did kind of want the value of that, and now
That's
I
gonna hurt you a little
think
bit.
I think I'm dead. No, because that's only 12 damage. Um, if I did this, now I have to play a body, so I have to play this card because I have to block this Stout Sentinel. I have to play this. I could do this.
Oh, that's still gonna survive anyways.
Yeah, it's going to block for 2 turns, but I was thinking about Dark Forge draining this.
Right.
But mine's very low right now. This just isn't great for me. If I Dark Forge drain, gets +8/+8. That puts it up to 11, so at least it trades over 2 turns. But it will also, it trades over 2 turns. But if it had the Venom Chalice, it would win over 2 turns. You know what? Screw it. YOLO. I'm going to hit you too.
No, 15.
Yeah. So, not that I'll hit you again, but I do hit you. And you can just move exalts wherever you want. I'll play Echo Wolf, and then I'll play Echo Alpha. I finally get to see this guy in the digital client.
There's that 6. Let's go 6 damage and give 6.
That makes me nervous. You could have just saved that for last action and kill my medic. That makes me nervous, Jurch.
Betrayer Energy Surge is kind of nutty. Yeah, the Betrayer Energy Surge is fun.
You could just deal 5 damage to both of those guys. Oh, yeah, you have a Forgeborn ability. Okay.
Yeah. And then I will show off the Energy Surge. One last time.
GG, Jurch.
Yeah, good games the entire night. One of my favorite cards. Yes, Energy Surge is really, really cool. And the fact that I have it in a pretty decent deck, it makes it a valuable tool. So it looks like that we are wrapping up our time here on this night. If you are not part of the Discord for SolForge Fusion, you definitely should check that out. How can I suggest that here? Because one's on my phone and one's okay, let's see if I can do this on my phone.
All right, I'm going to go into your chat. I'm going to throw in a link to the lore event on Sunday.
Yes, definitely. Definitely. And I want to make sure that I'm suggesting for the Stoneblade. Invite. Copy link. To anybody that is just starting out their SolForge Fusion experience, this is the link right there to the Discord, where you can get connected with this community, where you can be finding new friends to be exchanging friend codes in order to play. There's a lot of strategy talk. Ooh, one last question. Is TTS going to be working again? As we're transitioning more towards the digital client, I don't know if there's going to be much more of a use for the tabletop simulator mod. So that would be a question for one of the engineers. But going forward, for the most part, everything outside of just making a fully sandbox experience, the digital client is going to be able to do for us. So I believe we will want the digital client to handle anything that we're looking to do. So if there's something that Tabletop Simulator does that you'd want the digital client to do, then definitely suggest that out to our people, and we'll see if that's in the works or if that is
play mirror matches.
Yes, one deck against itself. Yeah, hey, that, or playing both sides of a match. I don't know where that is in the grand scheme of the programming. Yes.
I think that TTS currently works. To my knowledge, it does. I mean, when we were doing set 3 stuff earlier, it worked with all the set 3 cards.
Okay, for the purposes of your event on Sunday, I think people are asking.
Yeah, I didn't know it wasn't working.
Yeah, I guess I don't know if there's been a problem with it, but I don't know at what point the engineers are going to not code the subsequent sets for TTS.
Oh, Furry Combat Wombat. Interesting idea. Yes, that is a cool idea. Something that I've been wanting to build a tool for. And that is what. There have
Well,
been issues recently. Okay.
funny that they mentioned that, because Fizzlesticks and I did that on the podcast. Geez, that was like 6 months ago. I think that was back in October. Our Frankendex.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. I
yeah,
remember
we
that
did that.
episode.
So if you are interested, I've been on hiatus doing official Stoneblade work, but there is a podcast on SolForge Fusion called the Charge Plated Podcast, and it was my brother-in-law Fizzlesticks and I, where we'd put out a weekly episode about SolForge Fusion, the community, and stuff like that, and we actually did make fully constructed decks with a few stipulations back in October, I believe. So if you wanted to look back and listen to how those podcast episodes went, we talk about what cards went into our decks and then how our best of 3 matches went. It was really fun. Yeah. And it would be interesting to see what people came up with for their fully constructed, to, how quickly they could break the game. But one of our rules we did have was that you couldn't have any infinite combos. Sorry, More Than Most. We wanted to be able to play the game and not break the game.
I like breaking games.
I know, but that's not fun.
I was testing out the limitations of the summoning Stitcher combo, and because of all of the triggers that you have to resolve and how slowly it resolves at max animation speed, I was only able to get through the loops 6 times. So here's my pitch. While I have this platform, I jokingly at Gen Con, when I unveiled the other infinite combo, it was like, oh, they're going to errata something, make a rule. And my suggestion, if there was a rule, was the no more rule, where if you did like a loop a certain number of times and it affected the health, then you should just win.
Sure.
Maybe the app can do that.
I'm sure the powers that be took that into account and decided what they wanted to do with that. And at the proper time and event, they will unveil what their decision is.
Interesting.
I don't know what they did with it.
I don't think it's not. I don't work for the company, so I'll share what I've heard from my talks.
That can be for another time, because this is the end of my stream. I only stream from 7 to 9, and it's 9:02. So I have to go eat dinner. But on your stream, you be my guest.
All right. Yep. Well, have a great night, Jurch. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, thank you More Than Most. Thank you, everybody, for showing up. Like I said, I'm going to be streaming all week, so the next time I'm going to be on is 11 o'clock Central tomorrow morning. I'm going to be streaming over lunch, so that'll be 11 until 3 local time, and then I'll be back on from 7 to 9 Central tomorrow night as well, doing more streaming. And if anybody else wants to be shooting me matches at that time, I would love to be playing against other oppositions. Otherwise, I'll be doing random matches with all the new people that are popping up. But for those random matches, I'm just going to use the starter decks to kind of be on a level playing field. But anyways, super excited for the digital client to be out. Thank you More Than Most for joining me. Thank you everybody for joining us for this. And I'll hopefully see you tomorrow. Take care.